Okay guys, so in our second lecture we are starting with how to work with the basic input output streams of C++. What is input stream and what is output stream. Before this we will start to creating with a single variable. So let's create a variable as a and let's store a value in it 5, like so is a variable and 5 is stored as a value inside it. Okay, so what is output stream? Output stream is a stream which will display our data onto the screen. It can be a data from a variable, it can be data as a direct string. So just like cout is an output stream, and let me write hello world. So what it will do, it will just take this string and will just print out this screen on our terminal. So our terminal will display this data only. So let it compile. By the way, the compilation shortcut is Control F5. So you can press Control F5 and the program will start compiling. It will open up the program in the terminal. So here you can see like hello world is displayed. But what if you want to display this data? So you can just call this name here. Again the shortcut is same. You need to press Control F5, and after pressing Control F5 you will be able to see that result 5 here. Suppose we have like two variables, int a and int b is equal to like 7, and I want to store result of c, and c is equal to 5 plus 7, 5 plus 3, like. Okay, just a minute guys, and let's start from here again. Okay, so as I mentioned before, like now we have two variables which are storing like two numbers, and there is a third variable which is adding both two of the numbers and storing the result in that variable. So I can just try and display that number or that variable. Let's see what prints on that. What you guys expect to see? You guys expect to see 8 because 5 and 7 variables are not referenced here. Only the number 5 and 3 is referenced. But if we like add a plus b here, then we are expecting to see 12 because a contains 5 and b contains 12 and 7, and the summation should be 12. So let's again start the terminal. Let's see what's the code is. So you can see. So what is output stream? This is our output. This is variable declaration and this is output stream. Now we want to go to what is input stream. For now, whenever we are creating a variable, we are storing a value by default. Okay, or either we are calculating a value. But what if we don't want to calculate value, or you don't want to store value by default? We want the user to enter a value and then we want to process that value. So suppose we have three variables a, b and c, and we want to user to enter value for a, enter value for b, and then we want to sum those values and print the value of c. So for that we need to use input stream, and input stream is c in. So c in a, c in b. What it will do? It will take input in a and take input in variable b, and after that it will just add a and b, will store that result into c, and we just need to print c on screen. So after pressing over print, let's see what it prints on the screen. So it is asking for input for a. So like I printed 10 for a and 90 for b, so it is showing a result set of 100. Another with output stream, we can use a character which is actually endl, and endl is used to print new line for each of the output lines. So we can print like 2 or 3 or how many new lines we want. Let's see it with another example. Suppose I want to display a on screen, then I want to display 2 empty lines, and then I want to display b, and I want to display like 4 empty lines, and then I want to display c. And now you guys can see easily like how endl works, how endl appends lines. So suppose this is value of a, b, it is displaying a 2 lines, b 4 lines, and then c. So I hope you guys are clear on like what is input stream, what is output stream, and what are the impacts of each other. Yes, we are clear on input and output streams. Any questions you guys have regarding input or output stream, you can post in comments. In our next lecture, like we'll start working with the operators. Like there are multiple operators, but the important operators are first calculation operator, which is plus, minus, multiply and division, and after that we can move for logical operators as well. But again, for now this fulfills the purpose of the lecture. If you guys have any questions, any confusions on these topics, on these eras, you can post in comment section.